Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable members of August House, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm honored and privileged to appear before you today in reference to your summon number 9, stroke 2024, dated August 28, 2024, requesting me to appear before the August House to answer MPs' queries on encroachment into South Sudan territory by government of the Republic of Uganda and the government of the Republic of Kenya. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, Kajukeji is one of the 6 counties of Central Equatoria State, which is located in the extreme South Sudan. It borders Moyo and Yumbe districts of Uganda. It is majorly inhabited by the Kuku tribe. The indigenous communities of these administrative government units in the 2 countries have a long history of consensual relationship instituted on connection of time immemorial culture and beliefs. However, their bond has been affected by borderline tensions. During the liberation struggle, Kajukeji County was under the liberated areas and was among the first counties in Equatoria region that was taken over by the SPLA in 1990. It is very important to note that in 1994, this county became almost the main headquarters of the SPLA-M, especially its town of Bamri. In all the past civil conflicts of the Sudan and South Sudan, most of the residents of Kajukeji County fled to Uganda as refugees. Many of them continue to send their children to school in Uganda. In 2005, following the signing of the CPA, many of our people in Kajukeji County returned home. However, the conflict that broke out in 2016 had again forced majority of our people in Kajukeji to seek for refuge in Uganda. Following the independence of the Republic of Uganda in 1962, most of the tribes in Madi sub-region of Moyo district moved and settled in Kajukeji and returned to Uganda after conflict. The town of Moyo is about 12 miles away from the major town of Kajukeji, that is to say Mere and Wudu. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, the specific areas that have been affected in central Equatoria state by the encroachment of Uganda's authorities are majorly 3 payams in Kajukeji County, namely Kangapo 1, Kangapo 2, and Liwolo. In Kangapo 1, the affected areas are Serajale, Boma, Litiba, Boma, Ilimi, Boma, and Moijo, Boma. In Kangapo 2, the affected areas are Jalimo, Boma, Bamure, Boma, and Beri, Boma. While in Liwolo, Payam, the affected areas are Kerwa, Boma, Mangalatore, Boma, and Ajo, Boma. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members, the people of Kajukeji County in Central Equatoria State and the Madi of Moyo District and Lugbara or Aringa of Yumbe District have been supportive to each other ever since time immemorial with cultural and social linkages. The below recent events that have tended to undermine this cohesive relationship are most unfortunate. 1, population and development growth. It should be noted that Uganda is currently experiencing land pressure due to population growth as well as developmental growth. Over the past 20 years, Uganda's population has doubled. In the year 2000, the Ugandan population was estimated as 24 million people. Today, according to the recent Ugandan census conducted 2 months ago, the Ugandan population is estimated to be 50 million people. This growth comes with obvious challenges, human basic needs, including land. Number 2, organized settlements by Madi and Aringa or Lugbara communities in the Kuku ancestral land of Kajukeji County without prior knowledge of the Kuku landlords and the administration of Kajukeji County bordering both districts. Number 3, deliberate eviction of Kuku people from their ancestral land, for example, in 1966 in the villages of Bari, Afuji, and Gulukuk, and in 2006 in village of Gobor, Nyaingamuda, etc. Continuous encroachment into Kuku ancestral land along the common border in the absence of the Kuku people while they are still in refugee camps in Uganda. Number 5, construction of roads from east to west or west to east inside Kajukeji or Kuku ancestral land by Ugandan authorities with the aim of annexing the land into their territory. Number 6, several attempts of construction of telecommunications antennas within Kuku ancestral land. Number 7, manipulation of GPS or geographical positions at diversions of those made by the British colonial masters in 1914 AD. Manipulation of some Kuku community members by the authorities of Moyo and Yumbe district, or annexing and creating more local administrative units to administered by these Kuku community members as a policy to occupy the land. The killing of 4 SSPDF at Nyigo village of Beribuma in Kangopotu, Payam, May 5, 2020. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, due to unresolved border issues between South Sudan and Uganda, there have been several challenges affecting the state government and its people. Below are some of few challenges. 1, lack of clear borderline between the two countries. Number 2, lack of resources to provide effective service to communities along the borders with Uganda and to sustain dialogue for peaceful coexistence with the authorities of Moyo and Yumbe district. Insecurity due to continuous provocation by the Uganda's security forces such as the UPDF and some unruly civilians from Moyo and Yumbe districts, resulting into killing of the people and affecting peace and tranquility. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, the boundary dispute between Kajukeji County and Moyo, as well as Yumbe districts, ought to be settled in a manner that upholds each nation's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The settlement of these disputes will benefit South Sudan and Uganda. It can also promote cooperation, stability, and economic growth in the region. The leadership of the government of the Republic of South Sudan and government of the Republic of Uganda should demarcate the border line between the two countries. Determining and drawing the borders of the two countries would be the permanent solution to ending border dispute with Uganda. The Permanent Border Committee formed by the presidency of the both countries should be directed to address the pending border issues to stop these problems. While efforts in ensuring a permanent solution continue, below are some temporary ways forward that the state and national government need to focus on. 1, the return of South Sudanese refugees in Uganda to their ancestral land need to be made attractive by ensuring security along the common border. Number 2, service delivery to the communities bordering Moyo and Yumbe districts need to be greatly improved, such as law in order, health, education, road infrastructure, etc. This will avoid our people from being vulnerable to the Uganda government. It has come to my notice that the vulnerability of the communities along the border put them into situation of exploitation. Allocation of funds to the states affected by border dispute with neighboring countries for sustaining dialogue and engagement with the neighboring borders, communities, and local authorities can be of great help. Number 3, South Sudan and Uganda governments should deploy neutral joint army or security forces at the disputed areas to secure and deter civilian casualties and further encroachment, which are very dangerous and unfair for the rightful inhabitants of the land. Number 4, both nations must respect each other's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and independence. A fair and impartial evaluation of historical evidence, as well as principles of international law, ought to form the foundation of any settlement of the conflicts. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, thank you all for your call.